Okay, so here's an example. So we're well, get this. So yeah, we're on the runway. I'm just gonna scroll over. Oops, sorry. Here and then down a little bit. Okay, so we can kind of see what's going on there. All right, so I have, and I'm not touching anything in the sim. I'm only using the Streamdeck. So if I turn my heading, you can see, you know, right here it's changing as I would expect. But we have, you know, that's set up runway heading, speed control. You know, it's at 210, which should be a good number for us to do a takeoff. Setting flaps there. It's probably going to get warnings because I don't know. I don't fly this airplane. QNH. We're going to swap that back over, and I'm doing to there, and I'm setting it at 2992. So I think we're good. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go full throttle here, release the brakes. This is all I was kind of expecting us to see. And then as soon as I get off the ground, push that nose down a little bit, get the gear up. Perfect. VS, I'm gonna go autopilot, auto throttle, and flaps up. I'm going a little bit too fast here. That's weird. Auto throttle should work. Doing that in the sim. Yeah. Okay. Which is good. I'm climbing.
Airbus Echo November X-ray leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Auto throttle. Maybe it's where I have the throttles at. There you go. I have to have it to climb detent. That's probably why it was not behaving. Okay, so I'm holding my heading, which is what I would expect, 239. And if I move my heading to 180, it's following it, which is what I would expect.
Airbus Echo November X-ray, did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I'm still climbing. We're going to go up higher on that, so I'm not touching it. I'm going to move it up in the Streamdeck, 2500. And we're just coming onto our heading, 180, which matches, so that's good. My speed is still at 210, and if I go into the Streamdeck and I switch over to speed, now I can move the speed up 250, and you can see that it answers there. It's adding more throttle. Actually, I heard it come up, and we're still climbing at that. We should level off at 6,000, so we've got 1,000 more feet. So this is kind of how I want you to play around with it, just to make sure that it's functioning the correct way. And I'm gonna turn on the flight director. I didn't have that before, and you can see that now we're coming near 6,000 feet. So now it's starting to bring down our climb so that we can actually capture 6,000. So, and this is 2020, and it seems to be working like exactly as I would expect. Flight director's working. I mean, if I hit the LS button in here, we can turn that on and off. So it looks like everything seems to be functioning the right way. We're flying. And now I'm only handling in the Streamdeck QNH and everything on this side. You can see on the first officer side, it's got to be manually controlled over there. I don't have any setting for it, so so that would have to be done manually. But I do have this one particular one is handling it fine, and I mean it's doing exactly what I would expect. It stopped at 6,000. If we want to change our direction, I can do it manually in here, or I can swap back to the and I can change it on the Streamdeck. You can see me doing that. We'll go to 300, and the plane seems to be behaving the correct way. It's at 6,000 feet. It's holding our speed at 250, which is what I would expect, and it's moving to heading 300. So you can see that's starting to come in. It should show up here in just a second. So again, I think that obviously I'm not familiar with this plane at all. I don't know why it keeps blinking QNH. I'm not familiar with it, but I don't know why it would be doing that, because we're not over 10,000. We can set it standard though, and I could do that in sim. Set it standard in sim as well, or excuse me, on the Streamdeck. So that was all in Streamdeck. So we're holding our heading 6,000 feet. On the Streamdeck I can change that back from standard to QNH. Everything works. So I think you just need to play around with it a little bit. Looks like it's working fine to me. Sorry for the long video.